Hi, Chris here. How you doing? Welcome to another video. It's great to see you. So we've come to the end, or nearly at the end anyway, of April. And we in this country have, and I don't know how people celebrate it in other countries, but in the UK, it's been Easter. That means a lot of chocolate, chocolate eggs, so on and so forth. Too much for some people. And here's the thing. I mean, business-wise, for me, April, it's been quiet. People wanting a consultation, that sort of thing, it's been quiet. And the reasons around this are that times like this, where people can mask their mental health, mask things that, and hide away, it allows them to do that. And one of the great ways of doing that is sugar. And when I say one of the great ways, I don't mean great as in do it. I mean one of the great ways as in big, and it's a big issue, is sugar. Because what happens is when we have these sugary foods, these snacky foods and things like that, it releases all these happy chemicals in our brain and we feel good. And obviously we enjoy the taste and all this because it's been made for us to want more. So we buy more and that keeps the companies happy and so on and so forth. But for a lot of people, it can feel like eating this chocolate isn't a choice. That when they see chocolate, they have to eat it and they lose all control. Sugar is a drug. And sugar is harder to come off than most of the illegal drugs. I work with people with their eating habits and especially, coming off of sugar and reducing sugar. And I also work with people who are coming off cocaine and things like that. And working with people who need help with sugar is difficult because sugar is so easily, we can get it easy. It's just there. Now I'm diabetic. For those of you who don't know, I'm diabetic. I become diabetic because of my piss poor diet when I had a haulage company. Because it's quick, easy food, and it became a bad coping mechanism for when I was burnt out and miserable and whatever else. When I was doing long hours, long days, I'd come back and I was just tired and I didn't want to make sandwiches for the next day or cook a meal or stuff like that. So I'd literally just eat packs of biscuits or packs of donuts. I mean, if I think back to what I ate there and the sugar I consumed, I'd love to be able to. You know what? I might do that. I might for a video. I'll go away and I'll research the sugar content in different things, and I'm going to do a demonstration of how much sugar per day I would have eaten. And I know it's going to be shocking. I know it shocks me just by thinking about it. But it was easy. And it was cheap. Let's be honest. You go to a supermarket, a pack of grapes is what? £1.20, £1.30, £1.40, depending where you are maybe. And you can get a pack of donuts for 70p, a quid. You can get chocolate for about 40p. Whether or not that tastes nice or not, that's, matter of opinion. But it's still sugar. It can still give you that quick fix. It can still release those happy chemicals in our brain and make you think everything's alright. The only thing is then when that wears off and we're back to reality and we realise, what, things aren't alright. In fact, things are pretty shit. Oh, and by the way, I've just whacked on some weight because of, and you probably haven't, but the brain thinks you have. I've just put on about 10 stone in chocolate now and all this, and oh, now I look fat and I'm ugly and so on and so on. And all that now is floating around there. And some people have some real guilt issues with binge eating these sugary foods. People who work in places such as offices, or receptionists or carers, that sort of thing, where you're on the go, even if you're sitting at a desk, you're still doing something, you're still doing your job, which is a stressor. And if it's a busy one where you can't really have designated breaks, your brain goes into the mode of, well, I don't know when I'm going to eat next. So when it sees food, so someone brings in a pack of biscuits or box of chocolates or donuts for everyone to share, nice gesture, however, even if you don't want one, your brain now is going to go, you know what, that's food I'm going to have, lads, because I don't know when my next meal is. When you go home then from work, you do the kids' food and put them to bed and whatever else. And you got to do your food, your partner's food, or maybe they do the food. I don't know. But all this now is taking time. And while we're doing this and doing these things that are stressing us and getting into these negative routines and patterns, the brain wants a way out. It wants a quick fix. What way to do that? A chemically enhanced one. What should happen, let's say we've got 6 Easter eggs, whatever, 6 donuts, right? If you want to eat all 6, you eat all 6. If you want to eat 3 and you've got 3 left, you should be able to say, I don't want no more. If you're halfway through 1, you should, I don't want no more. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. No, I don't. But it should be that choice. And it should be a choice that you can control and feel 100% that you've got control of that. And it doesn't just stop with sugar. That's everything. Alcohol, spending money. That's another one. People who go shopping because it gives them a sense of happiness, but then they feel guilty after for spending the money that maybe they can't afford. And it has that knock-on effect. You get this short, sharp spike of pleasure, but then reality sets in. And reality will give you a good kick up the arse. These coping mechanisms and strategies can be changed. You can do them yourself by training yourself to do something different. It takes time. It takes time. The reason my most popular form of the program is over a month is because we need that time for people to put into action the physical changes. And some people can go away and just do it, no problem, and I don't hear from them, and I just see them again next session. How are you getting on? Brilliant, lovely. Some other people who have to go back to that job where the food's hovering about might need a little kick up the arse now and again. But by helping them get that willpower, the confidence, and so on and so forth, they can say no. But also, the brain wants what we're not allowing it to have. It doesn't understand that this alcohol is dangerous to our health. It doesn't understand that this sugar is dangerous to our health until it's too late. All it knows is it's making us feel good. It's masking things. So we replace the bad coping mechanism for a good one. Even figure out your time so you can cook the meals you need. You can batch cook, freeze, and you've got meals for a couple of days then. All little bits like that, and whatever your lifestyle is and whatever suits you, that's what you can do to achieve. But if you're sat now feeling guilty because summer's coming and you've not got that summer ready body that you really want and that you can picture in your head, well, one, a few Easter eggs probably ain't had that actual much effect on that sort of issue, but it's going to become the excuse, and that excuse is going to play on your mind, and that's going to make you feel shit. And it's that guilt and that self-loathing and all that comes with it that will destroy your confidence, but it can be turned round. So then you know you have the power and the choice to do these things, to eat what you want, drink what you want, when you want to, stop when you want to, so on and so forth. Remember, if you don't look after your health now, you will be forced to later on. If you like this video, please give it a like. I'm Chris Harrison, Mindset Self-Care Focused Therapy, and if you would give this channel, subscribe to this channel, that would be amazing. I would appreciate that very much. And whatever it is you're doing, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye now.